Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite releases from 2023 in K-pop. First of all, let's acknowledge that this looks quite different to my previous videos. I'm trying out some new editing because I feel like my videos in the past haven't exactly been the most ambitious with the editing. If you hate it, then let me know and it's gone by next video, but I kind of like it. I mean, we'll see. Anyways, before the video begins, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you do enjoy. And also, this is a disclaimer that this is just my personal opinions, so feel free to leave your favorites in the comments below. And also, I suck at explaining things, so this might be very rambly. If that doesn't sound like your cup of tea, I completely respect you and you can click off now. But if not, let's just jump into this video. 2022 was such an awful year for Luna, and this year has just been so much kinder to them and so much more fun to stand the group. Seeing them all re-debut and come back into the industry and be so happy has been such a delight to see. Air Force One by Odd Eye Circle is coming in at number 10 on my favourite songs this year. It was the first Luna re-debut that we saw, and it really hit the ground running. It's the way they perfectly incorporated their old, familiar Odd Eye Circle sound with newer sounds that have developed across 4th gen, so it is modern while still keeping that cohesion with their earlier stuff. Of course, it is helped by Jaden Jong being their producer once more, but it is still something fresh for this group. At first, I was a little dicey on the song, but as the year has progressed, I have just appreciated its nature, really. It is experimental. It does have elements that are quite risky to take in a song, but regardless, it pulls it off well and ultimately comes together to form an infectious song that is booming with life. This is how you properly come back as a group. This is how you make your mark known after all these 4th gen groups that have come after you have debuted and taken over. This is how you re-debut. I'm going to try and keep this more brief because I already have a whole video talking about Off the Record that you can go watch if you want to see my opinions more in depth. But basically, I did enjoy I Am, the previous release of this year, and how bombastic it was, how it felt larger than life. However, with this song, I prefer its simplicity actually. I like the fact that it's just an easy song to listen to. You can easily get lost in the music. The last minute of the song is actually just heaven. The simple rap and Yoonjin's amazing vocals just really sealed the deal for me. Slaying her way into number 8, we have The Flash by NB. If you're familiar with my channel and maybe watched my video last year, you'll know I loved Glitch by NB, and Underwater as well was such a good comeback. Is this song up to the same level as them? No. Is it a fucking good time to listen to and just so camp? Yes. It doesn't take itself seriously. I always end up smiling whenever I hear it, and that post-chorus is just so addicting. I don't care. Mother Eunbi really came and ate this one up yet again, as she always does. Going from the most camp release of this year to the sexiest release this year, Guilty by Taemin is so freaking insane. It has been such a delight to have him back from the military. I have missed him so much, missed his music, and he really just came back with his best title track, dare I say. I am just so in love with the way this song uses strings throughout its composition. Ugh, I'm such a string hoe, like, I just love it so much. It creates this sinister undertone that a lot of Taemin's title tracks have, but undeniably, this song is so hot, so sexy, so Taemin, really. I think it would have ended up a lot higher on my list if it had been released earlier on in the year. Unfortunately, I haven't had much time with it, but the time I have had with it has been a blast. You know, I have loved it. And yeah, so it makes my list. Miss Jihyo did not play with her solo debut. Ugh, it fills me with so much joy. You know, I loved Pop by Nayeon. I thought that was an amazing solo debut. And then to see the same happen with Jihyo was just amazing, really. And a really smart decision by JYP, surprisingly. The vocals are there, the dance is there, you know, the cuntiness is there. Overall, the song is really good. And actually, I love her delivery on the verses as well. Really playful, but still vocally impressive throughout the whole song, not just saving it for the bridge. I have replayed this song and the album so much because I just love it. And I need y'all, I need the people to stop sleeping on the B-sides. Closer is a good B-side, don't get me wrong, but it's not the only B-side, and there's better on the album. So, yeah. Anyway, overall, really good from Jihyo. Really like this song. Rookies of the Year Triple S have had an absolutely amazing year this year with multiple releases under multiple subunits or whatever their concept is. I don't understand it, but what I do understand is that their music has been fire consistently. However, the one that takes the cake and the one that comes in just halfway through my top 10 is Cherry Talk by, I think it's Crystal Eyes. I love this song. I love how bouncy and playful it is in the chorus and how it still has that triple S sound. However, it's different. One of my main critiques of triple S and the whole company itself is that it often leans into the same soundscapes across all groups. But Cherry Talk is different from what we've seen, which I appreciate. It's fun, it's fresh. I absolutely cannot wait to experience this song in the whole summer next year. I feel like that will just eat so hard. And yeah, this is my favorite Triple S song and my fifth favorite overall. Coming in just short of the top 3 is Sweet Juice by Purple Kiss, one of the first releases of this year, and what a way to start out 2023. It keeps with their creepy, sinister concept, while also offering something different that we haven't seen from the group, which I just love when that happens. Once again, the strings in this song. Let's talk about the strings in this song because I love the incorporation of the strings. It makes it flow so well and makes it so replayable. They also add to that atmosphere that I was just talking about as well, so genius to include it really. It feels whimsical but also creepy. It feels like a fantasy world, you know, where there's not much difference between good or bad. The visuals this era were also so good, adopting this late night hotel that you would often see in like a horror film or something like that. Really creative direction to go in and just a phenomenal song to back it up, so I really cannot complain. Hey baby, welcome to my world. I'm telling you guys, I love it when strings are incorporated into a song, and they are just running throughout the production of Welcome to My World by aespa. This was such a good use at pre-release as well, setting up their lore of coming into the real world with Novice as well following them. But also, you know, the song is just so good. If you want to talk whimsical, this truly is whimsical, magical, whatever cool you want to call it. These girls can sing, and that is just what they do throughout this song, is they boast their vocals really. I was so fortunate to be able to see them in concert this year and hear this song live, and it was such an amazing experience and only heightened my love for the song really. That is why it is in my top 3. That's why it's so high. I just have loved this song from the minute I heard it and have not stopped loving it. 2023 was the year I really discovered NCT, or I knew about them obviously, but I was confused by them, and I have spoken about that in videos in the past. But they are now one of my olds. And Perfume by Dojae Jung just eats so hard. Like, I'm just, yeah, I'm just blown away by how good it is, really. It has some incredible production. The production may even outshine the members themselves. But of course, they came in swinging with their amazing vocals. It's such a ride to listen to. It's fun, it's cunty, it's in your face, but it's also just an easy listen. I think it's really telling how multiple parts of the song went viral as well, from Jaehyung's bit to the chorus to the opening. It came so close to being my number one, and throughout the year it was. However, it was just beat by one song. And before I reveal what that song is, I'd like to just go through some honorable mentions, other songs that I really did enjoy this year but just didn't make it to the top 10.
Sensitively taken, 배취형적의 taste. I bring all the drama, I bring drama,
Check the facts, go check that. Check the facts, go check that.
That's my life, it's out of now galaxy. I'm too spicy for your heart. Bring the fire alarm. 크게 소리쳐 maybe. 그래서 떠나려 해 우리 마지막인 것처럼. Come and feel it. 귀여운 건 이제 지루해.
We got the bombs. Wow, 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 wow.
느껴봐 me heartbeat heartbeat falling for love falling for love falling for love every day my life 휘둘리잖아
And now, finally, at number one, we have.
I think you love me babe.
If you're unfamiliar with the group Lovelies, then you probably don't know who this is that I'm talking about. But basically, she was a member of the group, and then she made her solo debut. Love or Hate is the title track of her first album called Archive of Emotions, and it is an album that I feel very connected with and feel it's very personal to me. In the coming year, I would love to make a full in-depth video about this song and the whole album itself, because like I said, it's one of my favorite albums ever, my favorite album this year, my favorite song this year. But just to condense my thoughts down for this video, I feel such a wave of nostalgia when I listen to this song. Soojeong's beautiful, delicate, soft voice carries through and hits right through to my chest, coupled with the production that just heightens that nostalgic feeling. It just hits hard for me. There are times when I've listened to this song and have just felt hopelessness and so vulnerable with it, but there's also times where this song has been so hopeful and helped me regain composure, you know. It's a credit to the song's ability to really connect with my emotions so much and connect with different emotions as well. Like I said, I'm going to try and make a whole video about this and the album, so all I can say is stay tuned really. But Love or Hate by Soojeong is my favourite song this year by far. And now with that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still watching now, it's been a long one. I would love to know what your favourite releases were from this year, so feel free to comment them down below. And like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. I'm excited to see what 2024 brings for this channel. Hopefully positive things, but we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, I hope you have a very happy new year. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.